Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Ex Libris. This week we'll discuss a book I finished some days ago, and it was a classic book that was read together with other bookstagrammers. To be honest, it was not in my immediate list, at least, but it was a good opportunity for me to read this book. I hadn't read it before, so I joined them, and I can say that I totally loved this book. There is a reason some books are called classics, and some writers are also considered classics, and this is the case with the book we've read, which is Great Expectations by Charles Dickens. Of course, Charles Dickens is one of the great authors of modern, let's say, times, and his works are loved and read by millions of people everywhere. It is Great Expectations is another great read by Charles Dickens, and it is about the life and days of a young boy that through the, let's say, the adventures of life, through the events of life, matures and becomes at least more wise than he started. It's a great book, and it is classic because it is based on humans. It's based on humans, on human virtues and flaws, and human passions, hate, love, greed, all a whole range of human passions is present in this book. Dickens is a master in building characters and descriptions, and he manages to bring before our eyes the realities of life in his era. He also manages to write a very interesting plot. Many will say it's basically a linear plot, but it has enough twists and unexpected turns that keeps the book interesting. Of course, to the modern reader, it may appear a bit slow as a book, but you have to take into account the 100 and more years that separate us from this book, and the important is not, of course, the book and the text per se, but that it is a classic work of literature. It is, as I said, it's basically about humans and about their flaws, their expectations, their motives, and that's why it's a book that can be read in every era, and the reader can feel the same, more or less. Of course, morals are quite different, but you can feel the pain, the hopes, the expectations of the characters in this book. Also, for us, for the modern readers, it is quite interesting to see how life and was during Dickens' era, and what people believed, and what was the accepted or not accepted behavior. And there are many, let's say, historic facts in Dickens' books, and also it is it's quite interesting the way he has his characters talk. I mean, there is a clear difference between the lower classes and the higher classes, and the expressions that were used in his era. And it's a glimpse, this book, along with, of course, other Dickens's books, it's a glimpse in the past, and not so distant past, but still a society from some centuries now before us. And it is a great it's a great read. I enjoyed the book, and I would say that it was a great edition. The Project Gutenberg has a great edition with the images, and of course there will be links in the description for everything. So that's all for now. Next week I hope I'll have another book for you to discuss with me. Hope you enjoyed this episode of Ex Libris. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, or contact me in the other social media. That's all for now. Bye bye and thank you.